let me put Lois's leash on, and then I'll be right back. Come on, you crazy dog. Now, there was just an armed robbery about 10 minutes ago on the boulevard. So I hope you guys appreciate me doing this. I could be fucking getting killed right now, but I'm a fucking soldier. So I took off the nice watch I was wearing. And I left my wallet. Left my wallet inside. Fuck that. Yes. Manos. This just started. I was out and about taking care of some business. Now, this won't be a terribly long stream. Mind you, it's 4 in the morning here. Come on, Lois. It's my dog, Lois. And the freaks are out tonight, so I'm not going to get jumped. Good morning to everyone from the 310, baby. Good to see you, TB. You've got 2 nightclubs down the street that are just closing right now. So, you know, if you're at a nightclub at 4 a.m., you've been partying. You've been taking it to the next level. So I got to have my head on a swivel. Good morning to everyone. Lois has been going pee-pee, so I do. Now here's a cool thing. You know, this parking lot belongs to this building right here. And this building, back in the 80s, used to be Larrabee Sound Studios, where Ozzy Osbourne recorded The Ultimate Sin. That's with Jake E. Lee on the electronic guitar. And then they say Prince did some parts of Purple Rain here. So it's pretty historic recording studio. And I think I went there once to do comedy. And they had some part of the recording studio upstairs. Good morning, Johnny Lamb. Good morning, good morning. They had some part of the recording studio still intact. I think, like, not the mixing board, but like that area. So it's kind of cool to see. Woo, it's cold. A little cold tonight. Let's see. Oh, shit, we got something going down out here. maybe we can get some action on the stream. So one thing, man, like this club just closed at 4 a.m. And hey, how are you, man? Good night.
Oh, it's so cute.
She's on a mission right now. All right, let's see what's going down. Maybe I mean, there was just a robbery, so we'll see what's going on. No, it's I don't know, probably late 40s, and fuck, I don't know how homeless people live out here, man. It's so fucking cold right now. Now I get to go back home, and we'll take our time crossing the street. That's a big nightclub right there. This is another nightclub right there. So this guy with all those cops right there, this guy don't give a fuck. Close, come on. I'm gonna stay on the main street, man. There's an energy in the air right now. The freaks are out. Come on, Lois, let's go. We got all kinds of fucking creepy crawlers out here. I mean, I don't know why people get into fights out here, man. The cops are fucking jonesing for this shit. I mean, we do get a fair amount of armed robberies out here, but hey, look, you can see the outline of Inappropriate Earl podcast stencil. I put that on like 4 years ago, man. That shit lasts. Yeah, but man, these cops, let me tell you, man, they are fucking fiends for action. Because there's really, there's not a lot going on, just fights. Nah, man, I don't do shit like that for $10, man. I don't need the money. But thank you. You should donate it anyway, because I'm a fucking soldier, brother. It's 4 a.m. You don't think I could have just let my dog go out, pee, and come back? But I like to give you guys fucking entertainment. I'm not gonna scream fucking loud for 10 seconds with 5 cops. You know what those cops would love to fucking roust me right now. But they can't, because I'm a fucking soldier. Whew, it's cold. I'm gonna turn around right here. There's some bars right there. Shut up. Get out of my stream. Why don't you add something of value to my stream, you ham hock? It's 4 a.m, man. Here's the best name for a gay bar ever. The Mother Lode. Oh shit, man. Well, welcome from Melbourne. The Mother Lode. Say, they don't really, not a lot of guesswork. I mean, that's an old school bar, been in West Hollywood forever. Tim H, $5. Appreciate the walks and showing us around. No problem, man. I would, thank you very much for the tip. I would do this when it was really crowded out. But I have found when I stream, when all the freaks are out and the music from the bars are playing, my channel gets a copyright thing because of the music. Now, if you watch Vanderpump Rules, this is the bar Tom Tom. It does better when what's that? When it's in season, when the show's on. Here's where there was a robbery about 20 minutes ago. Well, no, they don't close early. It's 4 a.m. right now out here. So now here's the best fucking hardware store in America, Coots Hardware Store. If you're ever in Los Angeles, don't go to Home Depot or any of that bullshit. Go to Coots Hardware. It's not that big, man, but they have everything. As you can see, man, there's 4 cop cars right there. They're Jones, and I mean, they're just begging for someone to mouth off to them. Ain't gonna be me. Now, here's Rocco's. Very popular bar on the scene. The Lance Bass used to own that one. Good morning, good morning. But I think he got out. Wasn't really making a lot of money. And you might think, well, Earl, what does Lance Bass care about making the money, honey? When you have as much money as Lance Bass does, you don't like losing money. So, there's that. Here's the West Hollywood Sheriff's Department. See, those 4 came right from there. And that's why the crime is relatively low here. Because but sometimes they don't give a fuck. I mean, I live on that street right there. We just had another armed robbery in the middle of the daytime. Yes, that's the West Hollywood Sheriff's Department. When they had the, I guess the George Floyd protests. This is where like the National Guard set up home base. It was wild to see. I just go right there. That's my street. And it was just crazy to see all that stuff firsthand so close to my home. I mean, during the pandemic, the George Floyd, thing. No, not the Rodney King riots. The Rodney King riots, I was actually living on the 19th floor in Century City They weren't going to get to me. Trust me on that one. Come on, Lois. But the George Floyd riots, that was different because in the Rodney King riots, they weren't getting into the nicer neighborhoods, man. You know, Beverly Hills, Century City, nicer parts of Melrose Avenue. But the George Floyd riots, they got into this part of the town. I mean, when I was with my ex-fiance, we would walk the dog very late at night because we were just fucking bored. You know, during the pandemic, there was nothing to do. And there'd be thieves breaking into stores, and cops would drive by and not really do anything. You know, it's like, okay, what am I paying you guys for? Come on, Lewis. I know she's got to go to the bathroom, man. See, that's why I kind of feel safe walking right now. A lot of cops out here. And like they're on high alert, man. They just want anything to happen. Come on, let's. I definitely don't think cops are overpaid. Good morning, Dr. Nova. That's too long to get into in terms of what happened. Yes, it's 4 a.m. here in Los Angeles. But in regards to what happened, you know, I never really like talking about it on here just because, you know, she's not here to defend what I would say. And, you know, it's kind of a hacky saying, but, you know, there's 3 sides to every breakup. My side, her side, and the truth. So, you know, it's unfortunate. You know, she was pretty cool, but I'm pretty cool, so fuck it, her loss. I mean, Lois been coughing a lot today. I'm not gonna lie, but she's doing pretty good. I mean, for 14 or 15, that's pretty good pace. Come on, Lois. No, it's not that exciting out here right now. But I just can't walk her when all the clubs are, you know, popping off. Now, here's an interesting... We'll wait till we get over there, but see if we can do this here. That second story, like right there, that used to be a gay bar called Numbers. Get it? You can get their numbers. And Elton John used to go there all the time to pick up on some young weenie. So, just, you know, an interesting tidbit about my neighborhood. Yeah, I might have to. I mean, in terms of putting Lois down, I don't think she's in pain. You know, the dog I had before Lois, Chloe, she had actually the same thing that Lois had. She had a heart murmur, but it was very, very advanced. And I only had it for 4 months, and I decided to put her down because she was in pain. I'd be walking her like I am now, and here's kind of another interesting thing. This used to be a coffee bean. I've never been married before. Real close with the fiance, and when it was a coffee bean, I would see Bryan Singer, you know, that director who allegedly liked young boys. He would always be sitting with a young actor right in that window. Well, you know, dogs are, you know, they basically have little versions of a human body. So, you know, they suffer, they ache. There's really not a lot we can do with Lois other than make her comfortable. And, you know, the second I feel, me and her mom feel that she's in pain, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But, you know, I would say she could last another 2 to 3 years. I mean, I got her in 2011. So I'll guess she's about a year old, I would say. 6 months to a year old. So she may be born 2010. So, you know, we'll say she's 15 now. And, see, I gotta be careful. Like, you see a car like that pull up, and, you know, you don't know what their intentions are. There's another dude just sleeping right there. I mean, it's so fucking cold out, like, your heart breaks. Just sad, man. And times are tough, man. I mean, there's so much foot traffic and traffic in general. This store didn't last 6 months. Kale crazy. This store is constantly empty. This store has been vacant for a year. I mean, a year. Used to be a beauty store. This store just shut down. I mean, I thought this place would make a fortune. A hamburger place right next to a bar, and they fucking go hard in this bar. So, and then this has been vacant for I don't know, 2 years. All right, there's a little too many freaks out here tonight, so I'm going to call this one a wrap early. Plus, I gotta make a dump, to be completely honest with you. You know, I'm honest with my fans. Oh, the things I've seen in this alley. And that alley. Oh, nasty. So nasty. So this would be the parking lot for Larrabee Sound Studio. So this is where, you know, Ozzy Osbourne, Prince, and everyone else who recorded there would park their vehicles. This is a strange building here. When I first moved in here, and for like 20 years, it was like a hospice home. And then it became a halfway house for people on drugs and shit. So now it's vacant. It's kind of spooky. I can't tell you how many times that I walked by that, like my first 10 plus years living here, and they'd be wheeling out a dead body. Oh yeah, I mean, you know, you gotta keep your head on a swivel up here. I mean, within the last year, 2 armed robberies right there, like right there. And I live right there. So, you know, which is funny because that hotel right there, very high-end hotel. Very high-end boutique hotel. Come on, I think Lois has to go to the bathroom some more. Thank you guys for listening tonight. I know that this is not the most exciting stream in the world, but to make you guys feel better about your viewing choice, there's worse streams out there right now. See, this hotel is La Petite Hermitage. Man, I used to go to that Tommy's. But that's a rough neighborhood. The Tommy's on Lincoln and like pretty close to Venice. Oh wait. I think we got a fight over here right now. I'll try and film it on the DL. Ooh, they're coming up this way. This could be the thing that breaks my stream. A fight between 2 gay dudes. See, this is the content I try and stream for you guys. Alright. It's kind of broken down. Let's see what's going on here first. See if we... Yeah, but most of the gay dudes I know are pretty fucking jacked. So we'll just walk to the end of the street and back. So it's late night here. All right. Lois wants to go home. I think I've shown you guys enough of the mean streets of West Hollyweird. Now, tomorrow night, or I guess I should say tonight, I'll be at the Comedy Store in the usual 12:15 spot. It's affectionately known as the Sam Kinison, Brody Stevens, Brian Holtzman, and Sam Tripoli spot. It's now known as the Earl Skakel spot. I mean, you know, it really all depends on the person before me. And it's all in the intro. Because, you know, if they give me a shitty intro, hey, you guys ready? There's just one more comic left. You might as well tell the crowd, hey, it's okay to leave now. But if they give me a good intro, like, hey, this guy's the late night magician or whatever here, then it's great. The crowd stays. Like Whitney Cummings, every time. Now, I don't follow her a lot. She goes on earlier usually than I do. She goes, this guy was my mentor. He taught me everything I know, yada, yada, yada. And, you know, they always stay for me. Lois, stop. Come on. Stop. You're gonna get me kicked out of this building. Whoa, whoa. See, Lois is fucking fast, man. Shh, shh. Watch how fast she is. The fastest dog in the West with a heart murmur and collapsed trachea. Fuck yeah. All right. We'll do a few more minutes indoors. Fuck yeah. Lois is amazing. I do have a Kiss concert poster. All right. You guys talk amongst yourselves for 2 minutes. I gotta go upstairs and go pee-pee. Daddy's back. Sorry about that. Whoa, whoa. We got a super chat. I just got in here. It's safe. Gilly's not on the road now. Permasteel finishing $9.99. Well, you know what that gets you. Permasteel. Now it's a little loud to do this, but thank you very much, Permasteel. You are a true soldier in the Earl Army. I do love Sting. Fuck yeah. Yes, my uncle is running the shadow government. Maybe I can get on Joe Rogan now. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe not. For those of you wondering what the hell I'm talking about, my aunt, Ethel Kennedy, is Bobby Kennedy's, RK Jr.'s mom. It's my dad's sister, my favorite wrestler, Kevin Brennan Business. The Rainbow Bar is not, it's open, but it's not, it closes at 2. What up, William? Good to see you guys. Yeah, so he's my my dad's sister's son. So he's like a cousin. Yeah, first cousin. So I am from West Hollywood, California. Now, while I was upstairs, let me see if I missed anything of importance. Is this, nobody try anything? I ain't nice like boss. Yes, please. I don't have any moderators right now, so it's the wild fucking West. No. Was there a threat to the mothership? What up, David? I mean, it's kind of scary. There's some fucking freaks out there, man. Like, I like playing bad guys, so Peter Weller in RoboCop, but he was kind of a good guy. No, I'm good. Thank you, SB. I already have 3 moderators, but none of them, they're probably all sleeping. I get it. Yeah, Rage, Mother Low, that's funny. Jasmine. I used to go to, it was a lesbian bar on La Pier in Santa Monica. If you seem like you're from the area, you might know where that is. What was it called? Fuck, I forget. But I knew the door guy, and he'd always let me in. He's like, hey, there's a few straight girls in here, Earl, but don't touch them. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of cool to think, wow, one of my uncles was president. The other would have been. Do you like The Undertaker? I mean, I'm an AEW guy, and I always preferred WCW over like WWF and WWE. But yeah, I like The Undertaker. Yeah, Mean Mark Calloway. Or Steve Austin when he was part of the Hollywood Blondes, and his name was Stunning Steve Austin. Sorry, my foot's itching. What celebrity scandal shocked you the most? That's a good question. Let me see. Yeah, I just walked by Trunks. Jasmine, are you local? Come to the Comedy Store anytime I'm there. Oh, celebrity scandal. I mean, probably OJ, really. I mean, I certainly didn't know OJ was such a shitty person, So, okay, well, look me up on Instagram. It's just my name, Earl Skakel. And bring whoever you want. Like, I'm there tonight. I'm there, once or twice a week. So, yeah, come as my guest. And I'll show you around the club and whatnot. Yeah, it's just my name, EarlSkakel. And hit the like and subscribe button on here. Other scandals that kind of, I mean, the Diddy thing. I mean, I always knew Diddy had like pussy parties and stuff. I will, for sure. I will. Um, but I didn't know like he was on the level of that. And Chris D'Elia, in the stand-up world, I knew Chris or know Chris. Um, I knew he was a real pussy hound, but I had no idea that he, did some of the things he was accused of. Yeah, I mean, I was at WrestleMania 39 for Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. I will say the WWE does put on an amazing theatrical spectacle. I mean, it was like packed, and it's just the production value is something that AEW is just always lacking. And there was something that happened this week in AEW that never would have happened in WWE, where AEW shoots a promo with Elias and that tag team, The Righteous, for Ring of Honor. And that was about a week ago. They just started airing the promo, and then Elias goes to TNA. Like, that never would have happened in WWE. What up, John? AI indexing these facts for me. Well, they're just silly wrestling facts. No need to index them. But what can you say? I'm a wrestling mark. I mean, look at. I've got not only one Sid doll. I've got two Sid dolls, and of course, we've got Kamala, the Ugandan giant, in the house, and of course, model one of one, maybe the rarest wrestling doll ever, the Earl Skakel wrestling doll. Fuck yeah. I don't know about that, Kevin Brennan. I wonder if they did a remake of the Bionic Man, like now, they'd probably have to make him trans. That'd be crazy. So someone said earlier in the stream that there was a shooting or something at the mothership, a threat of it. Yeah, I mean, Bigfoot was crazy. I mean, I still don't know if that was faked or not, but I mean, Steve Austin has me blocked on Twitter, so fuck that guy. Well, didn't you star in the wrestling porno as... No, I was Dick Hammer. I was Dick Hammer, Dr. Nova, but thank you. Andre the Giant. Kamala was the first person to body slam Andre the Giant, not Hulk Hogan. Hello, where are you from? Good boy, I am from West Hollywood, California. Oh, wow, that's crazy, Crystal. I mean, well, here's the thing. I mean, I'm not saying a shooting couldn't happen in Texas, but 100% TB. Texas is an open carry state, so like, I know walking down 6th Street, which is where the mothership is off of, I'm not going to say half, but I would say at least 20% of the people walking down 6th Street are packing. So it's Texas is actually a safe place, because 6th Street's a weird area, man. There's a lot of homeless, because I think there's like a homeless, not a detention center, but there's like a homeless like outreach center. So like it's clown makeup. Voila, it's all gone. Sergeant Slaughter watched me do comedy one night at the Comedy Store. It was awesome. It's not goo, it's clown makeup. I did a video earlier where I had to have like some Kiss style makeup. I mean, I'm 56. I don't know if I'm pumped up, but yes, RIP Ultimate Warrior, 100%. Um, I, I think I have a pretty good body for a guy my age, to be honest. It's all natural, no steroids, no testosterone therapy, no HGH, no nothing. I mean, I am straight edge babies. Um, um, I mean, I mean, 15 years ago, yeah, I was probably a little skinnier than I am now. Um, I mean, the homeless in LA, it's out of control. Yeah, of course it's great, but the problem with, and I researched, I thought about for a minute taking TRT, um, but, um, once you take it, your body stops making whatever testosterone is making. So you have to be on TRT forever. I don't want to do that. Um, yeah, I mean, I've been to Austin twice. The first time I was kind of, this was before the mothership was open, and the big comedy club there was the Vulcan Mining Company or Gas Company, I don't know, whatever it's called. And just like, and they're aggressive too. Like they don't ask you for $1, they ask you for $5 or $10. Um, yeah, but I think it's worse in certain areas. Like, I think a lot of people in LA, they move out here from wherever they're at to be an actor or a model, and it doesn't really work out, and they've got no backup plan. Everyone thinks we're going to make it. Um, so, well, I mean, I'm not sure how it works for women, but when I went into the TRT doctor, he's like, one, your balls will shrink, and you're going to see amazing results because you already have a very good body, a base in your 50s, which most people don't. But you have to take it forever because once you stop, you'll look like a deflated tire. So, oh, okay, sorry about that. Well, I don't know how it works for trans either. But you're still welcome to come to the Comedy Store. I have a lot of trans friends, all of them comics. Robin Tran, Fifi Dosh. I mean, I'm not really friends with Billy Lee, that girl from Vanderpump Rules, but I guess she's a comic now. So, yeah, I'm the only straight guy in my building. Rogan says he uses Stallone as his canary. He watched how Stallone does it, and he keeps using. Yeah, but I mean, Stallone and Rogan can afford to keep going. I mean, it's not cheap, these shots, and you have to do them very regularly. We'll do another 8 minutes, guys. Um, so, well, the crazy thing is, I did a roast battle with Fifi when she was a man, and now, she's a full-on woman. So it's always kind of funny. Um, Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels is Mr. Wars WrestleMania. I'm assuming that's what you mean. Here's the funny thing about trans. I went to get a hot shave a couple weeks ago, and the girl who shaved me was trans, and she was awesome. It was the best fucking straight razor shave I've ever had in my life. Um, I mean, I knew some trans girls back in the day, and like, now it's a whole new ball game. Now, now saying you're straight is like the new, like, oh my God, you're straight. Like no one believes me. They're like, wait a minute, you live in West Hollywood. You're the only straight guy in your building. Come on. No, I like the building. I bought in this building because when I went shopping for homes, I dress like pretty sloppily when I'm in the daytime. At nighttime I'm in custom leather outfits, but in the daytime I'm wearing shorts and a hoodie. And every home I went to look at, they would look at me like, "Oh, this guy doesn't have any fucking money." And then in this home in particular, the realtor was like, "Hey man, what's happened? What do you need to know?" And I'm like, "Don't worry, I got money to buy this place." He's like, "Oh, I know you do." Um, so why are so many celebrity kids trans? I don't know. That I can't answer. Do you watch Jason Statham movies? Yeah, I like his earlier work. Um, well, I mean, there's different ways that they're going. There's male to female, there's female to male. Um, Custom Barbados at nighttime, but I'm rarely, in like custom leather pants at 2 in the afternoon. It's too fucking hot. So, yeah, I love my neighborhood. And plus, I don't think I'm that fucking attractive where every guy wants to fuck me. So, I turn them down, but I'm always cool about it. I don't. You have to pay for that soon, sir. I just can't take. I can't do. You got to pay me a little bit for that. It's like it's part of my thing. You know, I can't. You got. You gotta like throw me $1 or two. Um, um, yeah, I mean, I don't. I mean, I don't know of too many people who've regretted the decision. I don't. I personally don't know of anyone who's gone back. So, do you know? I don't know a lot of cricket players. Actually, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know any cricket players, bro. So, we don't talk about Chad Zumach and Ray DeVito. Well, then I can't do EA Sports. I appreciate it though. No, I don't. Because then if I say something you want me to say, then somebody else, hey, do this, do that, and then I'm like a monkey, bouncing a ball on my nose. EA, whoa, whoa. See what happens when I try and like give you a freebie? EA Sports, it's in the game. All right, there you go. You know, Triple H is boss, 100%. Triple H actually is the big boss. 100%, Karen. I'm a dancing monkey. But hey, no problem, dude. I don't do freebies a lot, but when you said that thing about your mom, but you understand my position, Then what if someone else says, "Hey, can you say this now?" And then I'm like, "Well, I can't." Well, you just said it for Zoonster. Okay. So, Earl, it's in my name. It really is. But that's how you get some things sometimes. Someone tags EA Sports in a retweet or share my story, and they say, "Hey, this guy does have a good voice." Um, what do you think of the firefighter captain getting fired? Oh, I mean, it's not her fault. Those fires were not her fault. And I don't think, I think it's Karen Bass just covering up her ass. Now, full disclosure, I voted for Rick Caruso. Um, but Bass sucks. But the fires aren't her fault either. Like, I don't think anyone's accusing Karen Bass of setting the fucking fires, but how it was handled was awful, man. It was just awful. Like, someone's got to pay. Um, and it's like that scene in Wall Street where very early on, Charlie Sheen gets fucked over by one of his clients, and his old rickety boss was like, "Somebody's got to pay, and it ain't gonna be me." That's what Karen Bass did by firing that girl. So, it's unfortunate, but you know, all right, we got some trolls coming in. You flaming homosexual Earl. Okay. I'm in too good of a mood to have you ruin it. Your mayor seems pretty smart. Karen Bass, she's not. Now, Rick Caruso, his properties didn't burn in the Palisades. because he was smart enough to put special fire retardant and hired his own private firefighting crew. Yes, he has money. He's a billionaire. But you know what? There's a reason he has $1 billion. And Karen Bass was off in fucking Africa when the whole city knew that Santa Ana winds were coming and there were going to be fires. Um, Goldberg returned. I don't want to see Goldberg wrestle anymore. I mean, Newsom's horrible. And he's going to be the next president. That's the really fucking scary thing. Mark my words, he's going to be the next president. He's good, man. I've said this before, but Newsom's the kind of guy who could fuck your wife and you'd take him out to dinner. Like, he's just that good. He's like a younger West Coast version of Bill Clinton. Yeah, but Newton. Yeah, Fig Newton. Yeah, but Newsom, like, he's a Northern California guy, so I don't think that, he could say, hey, man, that ain't my end of the state, even though he's governor of the whole state. I mean, they got to find out the reservoirs weren't being able to use. I mean, those fires were once in a lifetime tragedies. Um, oh, 100%. I've said Newsom in 2028. I don't think Vance would have a chance against Newsom. Yeah, I mean, that the French Laundry thing, and didn't he like fuck his best friend's wife? Or, he's a real scumbag. But those are the type of people who are good politicians. So I used to love Fig Newtons as a kid. Y'all are welcome in Canada. I love Canada. What part of Canada are you from, Chief? I've done comedy in Vancouver, Edmonton, Calgary, and Montreal. I love Canada because I love hockey, so I do a lot of hockey jokes. And Nilla wafers, they were okay. I like corn candy too. Um, okay, I've never done comedy in Toronto, although there is a weed bar or a dispensary or whatever that a lot of big comics play. So, yeah, the one who beat my beloved U.S. hockey team. Do you know the soccer player? No. It's a little too. It's a little too late for that kind of humor in here. Y'all ever wonder if sea snails think the fish are flying? I've never thought about that. I'm gonna guess yes, maybe. For those of you just joining the stream, one, hit the like and subscribe button. Two, if you're in Los Angeles tonight, I will be at the Comedy Store at 12:15. Right on, right on. Yes, R.I.P. the Iron Sheik. He was a good man. I mean, no, he's good. I'm telling you, he's going to be the next president. Because he's already got California. So that's like fucking a lot of electoral votes. He'll have New York. He'll have all the liberal. And he's good. Like, he's a good debater. And so is J.D. Vance. But Vance comes off very stiff. Like, Newsom's the type that if he went on Rogan would probably have an agenda to make him look bad. And, 20 minutes into the interview, Rogan would love him. I mean, just Newsom's got that bullshitting. I mean, all politicians are bullshitters, but, Newsom's perfected the art. And he's young. He looks good, which is half the battle, you guys. All right, we'll go maybe another couple minutes here. I mean, you've seen what the policies, have done. I mean, California's brutal, man. I'm never going to move, but, like, holy fuck, it's rough out here, to be honest with you. Crime rates exploded. Homelessness has exploded. We're taxed on our taxes. I mean, I think when you compare him to most politicians, he's a good-looking guy. He's a salesman, and it helps to look at the greasy hair, slick back. I mean, he's going to um, go far in politics. He will be the next president, unless the Republicans come up with someone, either a woman who could stand up to him or something. I don't think he'll have any competition. Yeah, I mean, like I want to move out of West Hollywood just because it sucks living here. I mean, just tonight, you saw what I'm dealing with. At the time I started walking, about an hour ago, there's fucking cops everywhere because there's crime happening. There's homeless everywhere, male prostitutes trying to do whatever, and like, it just sucks. I like Corolla, but he's just got it. There's just some people who, like, he looks like a president. Um, he's like almost like a white Obama. Like, Obama was a good orator, and I guarantee you in the next presidential debates, when whoever's running for the Republicans, I'm assuming it's going to be J.D. Vance, they're going to hammer him on the fires, and he will have 5 answers to go 10 different ways. Yeah, I mean, that's a good one, Jasmine. He reminds me of like a president you'd see on like 24. Like he just looks like a president to me. And I'm not a fan, for the record. I think he's done a horrible job as governor. And yeah, Bob Saget was cool. I met him once. He was very cool. It's a Democratic state in California. Like, there's no reason that him and Pelosi and all the other people who are Democrats should not have this state pumping, because you can pass basically every policy you want. The whole state's Democratic. There might be a few small town Republican mayors, but like not many. The House is Democratic, the Senate's Democratic, the mayors of most cities, not all, but most, are Democratic. The governor's Democratic. Like, there's no excuse. And it's the same in Texas, but for the Republicans. So, I don't think he cleaned up the homeless at all. I mean, I'm on the ground floor of the homeless. The homeless are like, he hasn't cleaned up anything. Andrew Jacobs, my super fan. I know, I'm tired, Andrew. What kind of career LA comic are you? I'm a fucking soldier, brother. Everyone welcome Andrew Jacobs into the stream. I am I find that my streams are much more popular at between 2 and 5 a.m. So, yeah, I mean, there's definitely some parts, Irvine's Republican. So it wouldn't surprise me now I'm speaking out of school here, it wouldn't surprise me if the mayor of Irvine is Republican. But, I mean, I'd go to Mighty Duck games, or whatever they're called now, and you could just tell that I would guess 75% of the Duck games are Republican. And you could do the opposite of the LA King games, which is in downtown LA, heavily Democratic area. I'm not talking about the homeless area, but just lowest treat fund, $2. You guys are the fucking best, man. Thank you, Ross. Lois does like her some treats. Trust me on that one. But you could tell sitting at the crypto.com arena that, the crowd is heavily Democratic. So, it's going to be an interesting 4 years with Trump. I mean, I'm not sure if I like him firing the military people, but you know, I didn't vote, so most people think, well, you don't have a right to complain, but I just couldn't vote for either candidate, man. So, good morning, Jew. Thank you, Ray. I always like it when you come in swinging hot. How do you feel about? I don't know who that is, to be honest with you. Trump train is moving fast. I mean, he definitely. What up, Mary Jane? What up? I mean, he's not fucking around. I mean, I don't know if I agree with a lot of things he does, but I mean, the stock market today went down 700 points. I noticed he was a little quiet on that. Yes, Ari Jane, a legend in the Dabbleverse. We don't talk about the Dabbleverse in here, but we welcome all who watch and participate in the Dabbleverse. We are a fan-friendly stream here, and Trump is no Biden. No Dabbleverse talk. Biden's no Trump. I mean, I'll give Trump this, man. He does these press conferences. He answers questions. I mean, I think he's a scumbag, to be honest with you. But Biden was maybe the worst president in my lifetime. He was like Jimmy Carter on steroids. 100%, 100%. F the Dabbleverse, yes. And I will not be at Hackamania this year. Which, I had a good time last year. I mean, Melton paid me, more than what he said he was. So I don't know if I believe that. I mean, I do believe Biden won the election, but it's crazy to me that Biden was a fairly unpopular politician for 50 fucking years, and all of a sudden he gets more votes than any president in the history of the world. I don't know if I buy into that. I think he won the election, but there's something a little fishy about the number of votes he got. I mean, I'm not that smart. You don't want to know, Waiver, what the Dabbleverse is, but long story short, it's just a bunch of podcasters who hate each other, who talk shit about each other. I mean, it's kind of fascinating. So, 100% Trump lies, Biden lies, but I just, Biden really, to me, lowest treats fund, William, $2.79. Well, you guys, thank you very much for the record. Thank you. And I feel that I should show you Lois, since you guys are delving into her treat fund. There she is. She's sleeping like a baby. She's a little tired tonight. There she is. She's a very good dog. And she's tired. Yes, she does. Well, I voted for Trump in 2020 just because his financial policies benefit me the most. I mean, just selfishly, they do. I didn't vote for him in 2016 because I was like, let me see what he does before I get on the Trump train. And then I got to be honest, man, I just, the 34 felony convictions, the 28 sexual assault accusers, I just couldn't look past that. That's like my line in the sand. So she used to sleep with me, but now she sleeps on Annie's big blanket. Annie was a pretty big German Shepherd that I loved very much, who passed away. So we're going to go 2 more minutes, guys. We'll go to 75 minutes. So get your last minute questions or whatever in. Thank you for all the super chats tonight. Unnecessary, but appreciated as always. And yeah, dogs are I think dogs are better than people. I mean, Lois, she's not the friendliest dog, I gotta be honest with you, but she's a pretty amazing dog. Um, well, you didn't show back after the 7 hours. I'm not sure what that means. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Oh, thank you. I'm not sure what you're talking about. So, no one was in chat. You're speaking a language I don't know. But hey, while I have your guys' attention for another um, minute and 30 seconds, hit the like and subscribe button, please. I'm just a comedy soldier trying to make it. And although I've made a lot of money on this stream in the last 74 minutes, let's bump up the subscribers, guys. Let's fucking take it to the next motherfucking level. You remind me of the Rainbow Bar with the wrestlers and all. I miss the pizza. Yeah, the pizza's top notch. Dogs. Yeah, I absolutely agree with that, Ari Jane. 100% there. Dogs are the kids that us old fucks have. Yeah, I mean, I would agree with that. I mean, I will be a very sad man when Lois goes to the kennel in the sky, but hopefully that won't happen anytime soon, and I'll have her for a couple more years. So, all right, you guys, this has been a fun, small stream. I appreciate you guys as always. Now, tomorrow night, or tonight, since I'm at the Comedy Store, I don't think I'll have the energy to do a live stream after my set. But, maybe I'll do a small stream from the green room before my set. Something fun for you guys. And that's about it. Earl Skakel in the Earlverse saying good night.